Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I decided to create a spread using the craft card and envelope that came in the collection. In this video, I'm only using items that are in the collection, so I'm excited about that. Let's just get into the video and I will explain things as we go. For those of you who have this collection and might want to know, I'm cutting my scrapbook paper here at 3.5 inches by 4.5 inches. I like the way that using a brown ink will distress the edges of papers and sometimes make them blend together a little better or stand out if you want them to, depending on what you're going for. So today I'm going to be using my Vintage Photo Distress ink from Tim Holtz quite a bit in this video to distress my edges. I decided to use a bird image that's printed on one of the book pages that came in the kit. I've said it before, I really dislike fussy cutting. I don't have the patience for it, so I tend to just cut them out with a tiny border around the image and call it good. That works for me. Now I'm going to just tear a little bit of this book page that we got in the collection that just has text on it, and I'm going to use that in my background as well. I really like things having a layered look, so I'm deciding here I'm going to add a few music notes to my background. So now I'm going to cut out and use a word from the thesaurus page that came in my collection. Goodness, try saying the thesaurus 10 times in a row. I'd like to hear it. Anyway, this is completely random. Of course, everybody received a different page out of the thesaurus, but I am using the word boundless. I decide to add a scrap of dyed paper to the inside of my card, so I suppose that means I told a fib because this is not in the kit. Sorry about that. Let me tell you, for a few of you who might be intimidated to dye your own paper, don't be. Even if you just wanted a scrap piece to add to your journal, if you have any leftover tea in the morning or coffee in the pot, just stain a piece of paper with it. Get it wet and set it out to air dry if you aren't comfortable putting it in the oven, or stick it outside on a nice day, or if you want to put it in the oven, 200 degrees. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes depending, and it's done. It's so nice to have for extras while playing around in your journal, and I bet after you do it once, you will love it. So I decide that I'm going to use my envelope as a tuck spot for the graph index card that we have in the collection. It's a really skinny fit, so you have to be careful adding your glue to the side of the envelope, but it makes a perfect tuck spot. I love it. And of course, I haven't mentioned it yet, so I should mention that my glue of choice is Fabri-Tac because I love the way that it does not wrinkle the paper when you add it to your journals. After playing around a little bit here, I decide that I'm going to do a little bit more of the same. I'm using some more of that book page to add to my envelope. I'm going to use the playing card, and this time I'm going to use my card so that I can see both sides of it, so that's kind of fun. It's happened twice in the video now, and I can always hear my husband say, oh no, whenever I drop something and he's watching. It is kind of funny, but I leave it in there so you guys can see that I am by no means perfect, and everything's a close call. So you can tell that I'm just using a few more scraps and elements from the collection. With the little bird punch outs, I'm actually going to layer the green bird with the graph paper bird. In the end, I like the little punch out from the index card that I'm using here in the tuck spot. I just like that layered look because it makes it stand out a little bit more. I don't know, I thought it was fun. So this little corner scrap paper piece here is something that was cut off when I was fussy cutting out this green bird, and it just happens to fit perfectly on this envelope. I love that, so I just trim it up a bit and do a little bit of layering here. And finally, I decided to cut into a little bit of that lace that came in the collection. I love the extra texture that it adds to the spread. And that's it. That's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to mention there are just a few of these collections left over in my shop. If you're interested, my Etsy shop link will be down below. There are also a handful of April collections left over there as well. Thank you everyone who is playing along and on this adventure with me. You are so much fun. I love hearing feedback from all of you. You are just making this so very exciting for me. So thanks so much. Thank you everybody for watching. Hey, and if you want to follow me over on Instagram, my name there is cheaply_chic_. That'll be in the description box down below, along with links to all of the other collection videos as well. Thanks everybody so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.